So if the minds are correct, the world will be ending tonight at midnight, so why not come out with one last video of my favorite end of the world / disaster movies of all time. Oh yeah! There are a lot of movies I had to leave off this list. Ones like Cabin in the Woods, which if you've seen the movie, you know what I mean by it's a kind of end of the world / disaster movie. Had to leave it out. Book of Eli, some like that I'm just not gonna put on this list. This is more like apocalypse type movies. Number 10. Coming in at number 10 is a movie that most people have actually seen, and that is The Day After Tomorrow. I have seen it one time on TV, so I haven't really gotten the full experience of it. Wasn't a huge fan, but I mean, I like the actors in it. I'm a big Jake Gyllenhaal fan, especially after End of Watch. And then I like, what's his name, Dennis Quaid. So, you know, I liked it, but that's why it's at number 10. Number 9. Number 9 is actually a B-rate film that was probably pretty low budget. Had Aaron Eckhart, and that's Battle of Los Angeles. A lot of people did not like the movie because it was just pretty cheesy, and it was pretty cheesy, but I didn't care. It's an end-of-the-world alien movie, so yeah. Number 8. Now, number 8, I'm gonna get a bunch of crud for because I personally love this movie. I saw it like over 3 times in theaters, and a lot of people thought it was stupid, and it's an awful movie, but I didn't care, and that's 2012. The movie that is like the staple of this whole thing. 2012. Yeah, and actually out of all the movies on the list, this is the best end-of-the-world disaster type movie, but it's an awful movie, but I liked it. Number 7. Number 7 is actually the very first movie I ever bought on Blu-ray because of the alternate ending, and that is I Am Legend with Will Smith. Big fan of the movie for what it was, and it would be higher, but you know, it kind of gets boring after like the 3rd time you watch it, so you know, there it is. Number 7. Number 6. Okay, this one is Tom Cruise, War of the Worlds. It is not the old War of the Worlds because I've never seen the old War of the Worlds, but I liked the new one with Tom Cruise. I thought it was very different, and especially the way that the aliens at the end died. It was just kind of like, you know, I kind of liked it. It was different than most movies, and as much as people don't like Tom Cruise, I personally love him as an actor. I think he's a great actor. He's cheesy a lot of the time, but I don't care. But I thought War of the Worlds was very entertaining and a great movie to watch. Okay, top 5. Number 5. Number 5 would probably be high on my list if I had seen it more than one time, and that is Dawn of the Dead. I really liked Dawn of the Dead. I loved how they created the zombies in it. I liked how they were not just your average zombies. They actually like did things, and they were fast and intense. And I really liked the ending as much as people didn't. So I say go check that one out. It's definitely worth watching. Number 4. Now, number 4 is the better version of Dawn of the Dead with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. That's Shaun of the Dead. Now, Shaun of the Dead is a ripoff of Dawn of the Dead, but if you know who Simon Pegg is, he's the guy that did Hot Fuzz. It has a much more comedic tone to it, and it is a hilarious movie. Highly suggest watching it. It's, oh man, it's a treat. So I definitely liked Shaun of the Dead, and it might be a little higher on my list if the last 3 were not just more awesome. Number 3. This is what zombies really are probably going to be like if there ever was going to be a zombie apocalypse. Now, there can't be, but if there was, it would be like 28 Days Later. 28 Days Later starts Cillian Murphy, or Cillian Murphy, however you want to say that, and I think he's a great actor. I loved the movie. I thought he was excellent in it, and I really liked the way that the zombies in the movie were like full out running. Like, these are not just kid zombies. These things are like mad, and I really liked it. It was more intense, more of a thriller than most zombie movies are, and so that's at number 3. Number 2. Now, number 2 takes a completely different turn from zombies, and it has dragons in it, and it has Christian Bale and Gerard Butler and Matthew McConaughey, and that's Reign of Fire. Reign of Fire, I thought when I watched it, was an awesome movie, and I still think it's a great movie, and especially the dragons. The dragons are so good in this movie. Like, really well done. I liked the end of the movie, and I just liked how it was. Not many good dragon movies have ever been made, and this one I thought pulled out very well, and of course I'm a huge Christian Bale fan, so yeah, and I suggest go watch it. It's a really good movie. Number 1. Now, the pinnacle of all movies, apocalypse style, end of the world, has to be Zombieland. Now, Zombieland... Zombieland stars...
Overrated.
Zombieland stars Jesse Eisenberg as this kid who's surviving the zombie apocalypse, and the way that the movie's set up, it's complete comedy. You know, he goes through his list of things. Number one, good cardio. If you're going to survive, you have to have good cardio so you can outrun the zombies. And actually, you don't even have to outrun the zombies, you just have to outrun the person beside you. Pretty much the style of the movie. And there's a whole bunch of other rules that he has. Double tap, make sure you shoot them twice. Make sure you always check the backseat of your car. It's a hilarious movie, extremely violent. Woody Harrelson is awesome, and there are Twinkies in the movie. So why not like that movie? It's my favorite end of the world / zombie apocalypse / movie. And so if you're watching this review after the 21st, then yes, and I do not think the world's going to end. I know for a fact the world's not going to end the 21st. So, you know, enjoy the review, I guess. Until next time, peace.